what you got?
I want to know about the Sabbath.
You want to know about the Sabbath day? Hey, what's your name, bro? DeAndre. Okay. Keandre. Okay, Keandre. My name is Rubel. We're talking about unclean foods right now. I'm gonna hit the Sabbath day. You know how to keep the Sabbath day, sis?
Yeah, like I don't want to be wrong, but even that's something like we're supposed to praise on Saturday.
On Saturday, which is the 7th day. Okay. So you
supposed to pray every day.
You pray every day. Yeah, that's.
Pray every night. I said praise, like attend church service. We're supposed to on Saturday, really. But Sunday is
Okay. All right. We're gonna go. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna go into the Saturday right quick. All right. Give me Exodus 20 verse 8.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
He said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. You listen to DeAndre? This is Moses talking to the children of Israel. Taylor, this is Moses talking to the children of Israel. So we're finna show you how to keep the Sabbath day holy. Because what happens in the Christian church today? They tell you to go to church on what day? Sunday. Where is Sunday?
Sunday is supposed to be our rest day.
Your rest day. That's a doctrine that was given to us by men. I'm going to prove it to you, but we're going to go a little bit further into the Sabbath day. Because I know you want to understand about that. All right? Keep on reading.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
The 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. So you gotta find sis. You gotta find? What about you? I want you to look on your phone, look on the calendar. I want you to see what is the 7th day. If you don't mind, you'll share and let Sister Taylor see it as well, and you pull it up. So, what's the 7th day? The 7th day of the week.
Isn't it Saturday?
Saturday. So what's the first day of the week?
Sunday.
Sunday is the first day of the week. The Bible just said, remember the Sabbath day, which is the 7th day. Okay? So we already got a contradiction. So we've been taught all our lives a lot. And we're coming up straight out the Bible, but the pastor will not read this to you. I read that from the top again.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
So he said on the Sabbath day you can't do any work. When you go on Sundays, when you go to church, Taylor, do y'all do any work? Do y'all go out to eat, anything like that?
Sometimes.
Have you worked on Sundays?
Yeah.
And stuff? Okay. What about you? Keandre? Sometimes. How old are you, bro? 13? Okay. So, hey, come on up, man. We ain't gonna bite. So what we out here to do, we out here to show you who you are. We're gonna tell you about the Sabbath day. All right. Give me Exodus 35. Yeah.
The book of Exodus, chapter 35, verse 3. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So on the Sabbath day, you should not kindle any fire. So what does that mean?
We're supposed to be cooking.
You think we're supposed to be cooking? What about you, Keandre? You don't know? I'm going to show it to you out the Bible, okay? Because this is what your pastor's supposed to be showing you, okay? This is what our preachers should be teaching our kids. All right? Give me that right there.
The book of Exodus, chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which ye will bake today, and see that which ye will see, and that which remaineth over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
He said, bake that what you're going to bake today. That means cook. Seed means to boil. He's telling you, prepare ahead. So, what day is the Sabbath on? Saturday. So, Friday, you should be cooking ahead. You get your meals ready. You get prepped, okay? That's what you're supposed to do on the Sabbath day. Have you ever been taught that in your life? All right, let me show you some more about the Sabbath day. All right, give me Nehemiah 10:31. because I want to show you these are the things that we're supposed to do. But I bet when you go to church, they probably be frying catfish, have some ribs in the back for y'all after Sunday service, right?
I don't go to church that much on Sunday.
Hey, that's a good thing, sis. All praise to the Most High. That's a great thing. Little brother, do you go to church on Sundays? Sometimes. Well, after today, you got some questions because you shouldn't be going on Sundays. You need to come to Israel United in Christ where we can show you how to keep the commandments. Tell your mom, we're going to give you a flyer to make sure you give back to your parents too. All right, read that.
Nehemiah chapter 10 verse 31. And if the people of the land bring well or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath day or on the holy day.
So on the Sabbath day, you don't supposed to buy or sell. So on Sundays, do you go out to eat sometimes?
Rarely do.
Do you go to the run to the Walmart area once in a while get something? See, sis, we can't do that. You see what the Bible said? We're not supposed to buy or sell. Now you learn about the Sabbath day. Alright? So let me show you something else about the Sabbath day. We're supposed to do something else that's very important on the Sabbath day. We're supposed to gather together. Have you ever been taught that? That that's a commandment of God. Why should we gather together?
Worship together. Right?
Worship? What you think? Andre? Because this is something we all should be taught, is that we should gather together because do everybody love us or do everybody hate us?
Most people hate us.
Some people hate us. What you say, sis?
Most people hate us.
Most people hate us. Exactly. Let me show you something. Read that.
The book of Leviticus chapter 23 verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
So on the Sabbath, you got to gather together. Give me Hebrews 10. On the Sabbath day, you got to gather together. You can't do any work because it's a holy day to God. It's a separate day. So do you understand what it means to be a separate day of God? Read that. Hold on, read that right.
Hebrews chapter 10 verse 25. Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is, but exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
So this is a commandment of God that we got to exhort each other on the Sabbath day, because when you go out every day, this is the reminder that they give you. When they tell you to go to church on Sunday, this is what they telling you, to hate your damn self. This is what God told us not to do. You know what I'm saying? If we break the laws of God, this is the punishment that was going to happen to us. We refuse to gather together on the Sabbath days. We refuse to keep his laws. We eat shrimp, pork, lobster. We are all out of order right now. That's right. That's why it's important for us to gather together, because we got to go back to the basics. The basics is knowing who you are according to the Bible, what Christ looks like. Who is this guy right here? Do you know what Christ looks like, brother? Since you know what Christ looks like.
Him.
Yeah, you know. Okay. She pointed to the brother right there. Turn the camera on that brother right there. I want you to see. This is what the depiction of Christ is like. He's a black man in America. And that's what we are here to do. We are here to show you that you're the greatest thing on this earth. Give me Revelation 1 and 14. I want to show you what Christ is like. Because all your life you probably, come on up here, Keandre. Let me show you something right quick. Taylor, I want y'all to pay attention too, right quick. Alright. Do you see Christ up here? Do you see Christ? Yo, on this one right here or that one? What have you been taught your life how Christ is like? When you go to church, who they showed you what Christ is like? They never showed you that? Well, I'm going to show you what the Bible says. Because as long as you go to church on Sunday, this is who you worship. You worshiping the white man. You worshiping the devil. Alright, read that.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
His head and his hairs were white wool. There are only two kind of textures of hair on this earth. You got thin, stringy dog hair, and then you got hair like sheep. Wool, thick. Like your hair right there. Feel your hair right there. Feel your hair, sis. Feel your hair, little sisters, right there. That's what wool feel like. That's right. That's what Christ had. That's right. He didn't have this dog hair. Because these people right here are dogs, according to the Bible. You probably never heard that before, right, sis? You never heard it. I'm going to show it to you. All right, keep reading.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet were like unto fine brass. What's the color of brass, Keandre? You ever seen a penny?
Silver.
Like brown. Brown. Okay. Now let me show you how brown his feet were.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you burn anything in a furnace, what color is it? Black. Now I'm gonna ask you this. Have you ever heard this before? Have anybody, have your pastors, or when you go home, have your parents ever told you that Christ was a black man? And when you walk outside, you look like Christ. You ever heard that before? Do you think that's important to know? Yeah, it's very important, because what we've been taught is that this is our God, this is him, and we were taught that we were blacks, we were Negroes. We were taught that we were below everybody else. As long as we keep Sunday worship, we fall right into the doctrine of men, and we will never rise to the top. So let me show you something about what God said. Give me Matthew 15. Let me show you something. Let me show you, because I said that these people are dogs. That are not. I'm going to prove it to you out the Bible. Read that.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. But he answered her not a word.
So, who's speaking right here, Keandre? You heard what they said? Jesus? You heard that, Taylor?
I heard a dog barking, and I thought you had set that off in motion. So
that's a Lord, because I'm showing you, these people are dogs. I read that top part again. We're going to go right back to that.
And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast and cried unto him, saying, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil.
So who's the son of David? Read the top part.
Then Jesus went thence and departed into the same coast of Tyre and Sidon.
So this is Jesus, okay? All right, we following. This is Jesus. Now jump back down to where you was at.
But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, Send her away, for she cried after us.
Hold on. This woman came up to Jesus and was talking to him. Oh Lord, help me. My daughter's grievously vexed with the devil. But what did Jesus do?
He told the disciples to send her away, then if I heard that correctly.
Yeah, he didn't answer her a word. He didn't say a word to her. You know when you cooking for your kids or something, they keep asking you a question over and over, do you answer them? What you do?
I just keep doing what I'm doing.
You keep doing what you're doing because what? You ain't even worried about what you're talking about, right? That's what Christ did. Did you see the little brother? He's not even worried about them. But I'm going to show you that they are dogs. Keep reading.
But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
He said he's only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. These people right here, this is who God is, what Christ was sent to. These people right here. If you on that sign, you good. Keep reading.
Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs.
Christ called them dogs. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Have anybody ever showed you this in the Bible? The other nations are dogs.
Yes, Lord.
That's what Christ said. They'll show you John 3:16, but they won't show you that right there.
Work it out.
Will they?
New Testament.
That's the New Testament. But they are dogs, but what about y'all?
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong